everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. Tonight, I am drinking Little Red Cap by Grim Brothers Brewhouse. This particular brewery is located in Loveland, Colorado, which is a town I'm somewhat familiar with. I got some family out there. I've spent a little bit of time out there. Great town. But let's get into the beer. So, see, it's a nice brownish red color. And this is a Dusseldorf alt beer style. It's got 6.3 alcohol. Let me try that again. 6.3% alcohol by volume. IBU of 29, so not terribly hoppy. Not terribly bitter, I should say. It uses a specialty European malt, or malts, so must be a blend of European malts. And then it uses noble and American hops. And so, yeah, it must be what was on the website. I'm not going to read that because it's in cursive and it's kind of small print, and I'm an old man without my Bible. I don't think I quite make out everything that it's saying, but what I read on the website, they had a fun little story. It's kind of inspired by Little Red Riding Hood, except this time she's a badass and she wields a silver axe, and she goes and hunts down the big bad wolf and takes him out. So that's cool. And when I looked at their website, it kind of looked like all their beers were inspired by Grim fairy tales. So check it out. I'm really excited to try this beer. I cannot wait. Because that's kind of my thing. I was one of those kids that when we were learning about the Grim fairy tales in school, I really liked it because it was kind of mild compared to the sort of shit that I was watching at home as a kid. So, I mean, ooh, no, oh no, some little girl out in the woods by herself and there's a wolf running around when you're watching Bruce Lee movies at home. So, whatever. So, I'm gonna take a sip here and then I'll, nope, I think I covered everything, so I'm just gonna get in the beer. It's a little hoppier than most reds that I drink. Slightly smoky, which I dig. I'm getting the impression that that's kind of a red beer thing, not red beer like you add tomato juice to beer, because that's just fucking gross. But when you brew a red beer, there's a smokiness to it, and I don't know. I have several red beers on the queue for videos, so I can't remember which ones I've read. I actually have done a lot of my research today, so it's all kind of blending together now that I'm several beers into it, but just a very mild, smooth smokiness, a little bit of hops just to get your attention. Honestly, it's a great beer. It's a great beer for a night like tonight. It's a cool night for September 1st, so I think I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to take another drink. More than anything, just because I wanted to. Yeah, it is actually a great fall-time beer. Tonight's got a real fall-time feel. So it's great. I think it's going to go well with supper tonight. I got brats on the menu, and I got some beans cooking up over there, so I think it'd be a great meal with that. I think it'd be good with, like, German foods, you know, very sausages. I think it'd go well with, like, sausage and sauerkraut. I think it'd go good with schnitzel. Go great with red meat. If you want to have this with a steak, I think she would pair well with it. Let's get a good look at that can there. Again, this is made by Grim Brothers Brewhouse in Loveland, Colorado. So if you're in the area, I say stop by. I got this in a beer drop order. I don't think I could buy this in a store locally, so I'm glad that I signed up for Beer Drop because this is a really good beer. I got 2 of them in my first delivery. So I might hold on to the other one just a little bit so that I can enjoy it at some other point. But it's a good beer. If you like red beers, I you can't go wrong with this. If you're looking for something a little smoky, just a little hoppy, check it out if you can. Again, it's Little Red Cap by Grim Brothers Brewhouse. I'm going to leave it at that, and this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.